Hello everyone and welcome back to my page, Messages from Venus. This video is going to be, you see me taking strolls in the city, right? This video is going to be in regards to debt and how debt can lower your frequency. It lowers the value of who you are in the grand scale of things and life, okay? And it can also at the same rate put you on the map, right? Let me explain. Let me cross the street because there's like no shade here, like at all. So debt, as you guys know, it can be good and bad at the same time. For those of you that own vehicles, for those of you that have student loan debt, you guys understand where I'm coming from. If you don't pay them, it'll be a deterrent. However, it still shows up as debt on your credit reports, your credit cards, revolving credit, etc. Okay, no problem. Use it to your advantage, okay? Like I use my student loans to my advantage. Student loans can look so horrible, but they can also look so good on your credit report. Now, on your credit report, you have three sections or three. Oh my God, it's worse on this side. Jesus. You have three credit reports, okay? Credit Karma is free. It gives you all the information that you need. And it also walks you through the steps of how you can either get rid of debt, consolidate debt, or what your debt is, and then therefore you can take it from there. I have consolidated my debt about 2 years ago, or 2 years and some change ago. I had a lot of credit card debt and I consolidated it. I paid $332 a month just for that loan. I have about 2 more years, if I'm not mistaken, or a year and a half to go before I can finish paying off that loan. Trust me, it'll get paid off. That loan is gonna give me the road, or the open road, for an extra mortgage, more loans if I need them, maybe another vehicle, because it's gonna talk good on behalf of my name, right? So when you have a debt, it lowers your energy. It lowers your frequency as a number, but it also lowers your energy because it's shit that you don't have. It's stuff that's invisible. It's energy that you no longer have. But once you start paying for it, what does that energy do? And what do the numbers do? They start rising again. So that's how you should see energy, okay? Acquire debt and then fix it. Acquire property and then fix it. Acquire property and debt so that you can create an estate of yourself. Create an estate for your future, okay? A lot of people don't understand that. They're like, I want to be debt free. I want to be debt free. But actually, when you see your credit report, people want to see that you've been in debt and that you've been able to recover. That's why most people say, if you get a credit card, if you go in debt, you have to fuck it up first. You have to mess it up and then fix it. And that's what happened to me. And that's why I was able to have a Jeep Cherokee vehicle under my name without a driver's license, with a credit score. I want to say my credit score at the time was like 663. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say that was my number at the time. I haven't checked it in months, and I'm not going to do so because I have tickets that I have to pay, things that I had to move. So I'm sure it's not looking pretty at all right now, but by the end of the summer, it'll be back to normal. Period. Trust me. It'll be back to normal and then some, okay? Not because I'm not making payments on the car. It's just sometimes you have to stop paying credit cards. You have to stop making one payment. So it's a lot of fluctuation right now. Anyway, back to the topic. That's how I got my vehicle. They saw that I had a loan a year and a half before. I never once missed a payment. To this day, I have yet to miss a payment. I probably extended the time where I can pay for the loan, but I've never missed a payment on the loan. I've also paid my student loans. I've missed a lot of payments on my student loans, but I was paying them off. And I also had my credit cards up to date. The only reason why I had to put money down was because I had revolving credit. So that messed me up. But I'm here to tell you guys, when you guys have debt, it will it's gonna lower your frequency, but raise it at the same time. Work on credit. When you have debt, it's gonna lower your frequency, but work on it. Okay, don't be afraid to fuck it up. Don't be afraid to get a credit card. Don't be afraid to make a name for yourself. The only thing that you should be worried about is not allowing someone else to mess up your credit so much that you can't move anywhere, that you can't go anywhere. Okay, and I've had multiple people try it, and it's worked for them. It's worked. They're like, damn, Addie. I'm like, yeah, look at you. Now you're better than me. Now you have things that are better than me. Okay? I've had people that have tried, it was really just one person that have tried to mess up my credit really bad. Actually, 2 people. I know it wasn't my boyfriend from now. It's not my current boyfriend. You guys know the history with my ex, but we're not going to talk bad about him because we spoke, right? Now we understand where he came from and where his mind was, etc., right? We're not going to be judging him. We're not going to be doing all of that because we had that conversation. But at the time, he was one of those people that tried it. And then I had a lady who was an imbecile that tried to move the influences to do it. But she failed miserably because I still got the car. Anyway, and then you have like other mediocre people around you that like try to come for your job or try to be like mediocre. I've had that happen to me in the past. So little things that come my way like that, if they were to come my way now, it would be like, you know what? Okay. I've been here, I've done this, I've heard this. This is boring. Okay, get another hobby. It would be like that. That would be my response, or that would be my reaction. Or my spirits would just start snatching wigs. You know what I'm saying? Snatching wigs, breaking phones, exploding shit, losing dick. I don't know. Being miserable. Maybe watching my videos. I don't know. But having debt and is not as bad as everybody makes it seem. You know, it's not as bad. You have to have it. You have to have the debt. You have to acquire the credit, have the debt, and then fix your debt. That's how you actually do that. For sure. What else did I want to touch on? To cross the street because this sun is crazy. I'm like dehydrated. I should have brought water with me and I didn't buy. I was at Dunkin' Donuts and I didn't buy it. Anyway, so yeah, this is just a little video letting you guys know, don't be afraid of having debt. Face it, face forward, face it head on. You know, try to find yourself hobbies and things on the side. Get the Cash Apps. I've made a video in regards to the Cash Apps that will probably download after this one, which will probably be the next day after this video drops. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Keep living in you guys' truth. Love yourself, admire yourself, and know that you can do it. Okay, debt is actually something good to have. What do you think when people say I have a mortgage, I have a car, I have a condo, I just bought a building, I just bought a grocery store, I just bought, I don't know, a museum somewhere? Do you think that's credit? No, they just acquired debt. Okay? And of course, my battery just went low. Anyway, I was just saying that those people acquired debt. They didn't acquire credit, they acquired debt. Okay, and that's the illusion. That's the trap. You're supposed to be acquiring debt to be able to succeed and reproduce it so that it not only pays for itself, but it pays you off also, so that it raises your frequency. It's actually the other way around. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next.